Hey guys, so today I'm filming my first update on my Project Use It Up 2015 and Project 50 pan. I will have my original video linked down below, and in order to help me actually use these products this year, I'm going to be doing little mini challenges along the way. For instance, I recently started the Finish 4 by the 4th of July tag. I will have that linked down below. I'm going to be doing a monthly update, and I have 3 months to use up 4 items, and 3 of those items are from this Project Use It Up because I really do need to make myself focus on a couple particular things at a time to really use these things up. So check out that video down below as well. So now onto these items. I have 2 things that I'm thinking about removing from this project. One thing I finished up, and then I want to show you my progress on the rest of the things. So starting with the 2 things that I might remove from this project. First would be the Garnier Nourishing Cleansing Oil. This is where I started, and this is my progress after 2 months. Honestly, I hate this. I have got 2 other different Garnier makeup removing products that I really like a lot more than this. This is so oily and greasy and disgusting. It gets in your eye and creates a really disgusting heavy film on it, and it is really like miserable using this product. I've had this for over a year. That money was well spent long ago. I'm really thinking about just tossing this, or maybe seeing if my mom wants it, because I just cannot stand this product at all. I know a lot of people love it. It is way too oily for me to even work with. It does remove makeup nicely, but when I have 2 other methods that work just as well and I like them a lot more, then I might as well get rid of this. I'm not sure yet. Please let me know your thoughts in a comment down below whether I should keep it or not. I could power through, but maybe not. Like, you see how little progress I made in 2 months? Like, I used it like 5 times. So I'm not sure about that yet. The next item is my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. So I have like 8 foundations in my collection right now, and I want to use them all up. While not all of those are like holy grails to me, this is the only one that I don't like. And I've had this before like years ago and enjoyed it, and I repurchased it and I just don't like it the same. I started out right here and now I am down to there. So I did use up a lot of this. I used it for like the first month and then I just got tired of it. It felt really thick and heavy on my face. It patched off weird throughout the day. Wasn't super long lasting against my oily skin. So I'm not sure about this one either. I didn't use it all this month. So please let me know your thoughts whether I should try to power through or just toss them. For me, with foundations, I do have one more in this project, but there are others that are kind of just sitting there expiring while I'm trying to use up something that I don't like. So I really think that I'm just going to get rid of that foundation and move on to try to finish up some of my others, like my Estee Lauder Double Wear and my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, to get those out of my collection so they don't expire before I have a chance to use them up. So now moving on to the one item that I used up, and that would be my HD Powder in Corrective Yellow. This is a huge tub of powder, and as you can see, completely gone. I took out the sifter and everything. So this powder was okay. I liked it a lot more in the past, but my favorite loose powder would definitely be my NYX Set It Don't Fret It powder. That will really set your makeup with such a little amount of powder. It fills in pores and lines and just makes your face look more perfected and beautiful. I really like the yellow tone of this powder for helping neutralize some redness. It was okay, but I'm not going to repurchase this, and I much prefer the NYX as a loose powder. So now I'm going to show you the progress on all of the rest of the items. The first one is my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in the shade Porcelain. You can see a little bit of the bottle peeking through over here. I have been using this at least 3 times a week for the past month or so. As soon as I stopped using the Revlon, I started using this. So I'm going to leave this setting on my vanity so that hopefully all the products will kind of go to the bottom so I can see how much I have left. I really do like this foundation. The color is a bit too dark for me. I've been mixing it with my Hard Candy Glamoflague and really liking the way that works. So this is a great full coverage foundation. Really good for combo oily skin. And I think I will be able to finish this up in 2 to 3 months. My next product is my NYX Dark Circle Corrector. I'm not sure exactly where I started on it, but I have made a lot more progress. I seem to remember that the pan was a lot smaller than it is now, so I'm really happy about that. And also, right around it is pretty thin. So realistically, I think this product might take me 3 months as well. I feel like it is thin on the bottom, but around the sides, it's still pretty thick. So hopefully 3 months and I will be finished with this. This is in the shade Fair Fair, by the way. It's a nice product, but it isn't a must-have for me, so that's why I want to get it out of my collection. My next item is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the Neutralizer shade, and as you can see, I used up this much product in 2 months, which is crazy exciting. Here's where I am at, and that's probably a week's worth amount of products left. So I will be finished with this by the next update, and the Neutralizer shade just does not work for my skin tone. I think once I finish this, I'm going to add in my Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser in Fair into this project to try to use up that as well. But I was really happy about this progress. This made me super excited, and like I said, should be done in 1 week. So my next product is my Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Candy Coral. I probably used this about 10 times within the last 2 months, which is not very good, but I need to try to use it more. I've been wearing it as a base underneath of some powder blushes. I did that today. So it's a really great product, but I've just had it for a while and want to use it up because I don't really reach for cream blushes very often. So I'm not sure how much progress I've made. The pan is about the same, but I think I've done a better job at wearing down some of the product around it. So now moving on to eye products. First we have my Milani Brown Eye Highlight in number 2 Matte Cream Luminous Lift. And here's my progress on this product. You can see 2 months ago I started here. After 2 months I'm down to there, which is not that much. So I think that this is going to take me a lot longer to use up than I had originally thought. I'm still really enjoying using this. I'm not like in a hurry to use it up, but I think it will just be exciting when I do. And then when I do finish this, I do have my NYX Gemma Pencil in Milk, which I have not used at all because I'm really trying to focus on this Milani. So I thought I would run through this a lot quicker, but after looking at the progress I made in 2 months, this might take me 2 or 4 more months to finish up, which is kind of a bummer. But I really am enjoying using this, and once I finish it up, I will move on to the NYX. My next eye products were some Maybelline Color Tattoos. The first one I had was Bad to the Bronze. I used this a handful of times, and I did use up some more of the product. I'm able to see more pan. But I think I'm going to get most use out of this in the summer. I plan to use this as a one shadow type look on my easy work days and hopefully some filming days too. So I'm really hoping that I can work on this really hard in the summertime. If there is a summer project going around, then I will probably throw this in there. And then I had the shade Tough as Taupe. I think maybe I used this once or twice, so no progress on this. I'm not sure if I will actually be able to use this up this year, so we will see. I kind of need to think of new ways to wear it. My last eye product is my Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner in the shade in the Nude. And here's my progress on this product. I used up only a tiny bit of this, using it every single day for 2 months. So this eyeliner might last me almost until the end of the year, considering the little amount I used up, using it every single day. So that's kind of sad, but again, this is not a product that I dislike, so I don't mind using this every day. I quite enjoy it, so if it takes me all year, then it takes me all year. So now moving on to my lip products. I do have 6, and I will show them all to you, but I haven't used any of them except for one. This is in my Finish 4 by 4th of July, so I'm really focusing on this one right now, and then when I do a future project, I will probably pick one of those other lip products and really focus on that. So the one that I have been using is my Revlon Lip Butter in Strawberry Shortcake, a really pretty neutral pink. So just to show you my progress, I was at that top black line, now I'm at the bottom black line, and I have been able to use up a nice amount, and there isn't much left, so I think I can definitely finish this up by 4th of July. So really quickly, I will just show you the other lip products, but I haven't used any of them. So first we have Revlon Lip Butter in Peach Parfait. I have the Revlon Lip Butter in Berry Smoothie. I have my Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Primrose. I have my Tarte Matte LipSurgence in Exposed. And I have my Buxom Lip Gloss in Sandy. My very last item was my Ben Nye Final Seal Makeup Setting Spray. This is where I started, and this is my progress after 2 months, which is really exciting. I was able to remember to use this and use up a ton of it. This is also in my Finish 4 by 4th of July. So I think that this will be done in 2 months, considering how much I used the past 2 months. So by my next update, I am predicting that I will have finished up the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Neutralizer, and the Ben Nye Final Seal Makeup Setting Spray. It would be even more exciting if I finished up other items, but I really think I can get these done by the next update. So now moving on to my Project 50 Pan items. I finished up 5 things in February and 3 in March, so not as good as January. In January I finished up 10 things, but my grand total so far is 18 out of 50, which I think is pretty darn good, and I am still hopeful I can finish up 50 makeup items by the end of the year. So just jumping into the items. First off, I finished up the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer in February, and this was a big sample jar. The lady at Sephora filled it up to the top, so this lasted me actually like 3 weeks or so, and I liked it well enough that I purchased a deluxe sample size of it. So this is a really nice primer for filling in pores. It works really well with combo oily skin. The next thing I finished up was the Maybelline Define a Brow Pencil in Dark Blonde. I have since repurchased it. I'm using it today, one of my holy grail brow products. The next thing I finished was the Burt Bees Chapstick. This is the original one. I really love this. It is a bit more of a thick consistency, so I can't reapply it several times throughout the day, but this has been a favorite of mine for years. The next item was super exciting because I have been trying to use it up for months. This is the Wet n Wild Single in the shade Brulee. I do already have a backup of this that I've started using, but I had just the outer edges that I was using like crazy, and it seemed to not be making a dent, and then finally it cracked into like a million little pieces that was unusable, and I finished it all. So I'm super excited about this. This shadow lasts me forever. It is the perfect matte cream shade. I love using it as a matte brow bone highlight, so definitely recommend Wet n Wild Brulee. It is 99 cents and an incredible matte formula. The last item I finished up in February was the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. I have since repurchased this. I really like to use this in the morning before I put on my makeup to really get the dead skin off my lips so that my lipstick goes on evenly and has a prettier appearance to it. So $3, a really great formula. I love that the lip exfoliator is in a lipstick tube. It's a lot easier to apply than something out of a pot. So now moving on to the 3 things I finished up in March. First would be the EOS Smooth Stick in the scent Sweet Mint. I love this so much. I really like the spheres as well. The reason that I buy the sticks is because I can stick them in my pocket and carry them around with me easier. The formula is basically the same, but it's just the format that is a little bit different. So I love the Sweet Mint scent, and I really love this chapstick. I will repurchase it, and I find mine at Ulta. The next item I had finished up, I already mentioned, that was my e.l.f. HD Powder in Corrective Yellow for my Project Use It Up. This is something that I finished in March. And the other item that I finished up was my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade No. 1 Ivory, which is my perfect match, a really great fair tone powder with a yellow undertone. So I love that and was sad to see it go. So guys, by my next update, I think I should have like 5 more things that I finished up. I just hit pan on a ton of different things, which I'm really excited about, and they're all powder products, and for me, once I hit pan on a powder, it is done within a month or so. So I'm really excited about that, to be getting more things out of my collection and using things up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I'm sorry it was so long. Please let me know your thoughts on whether I should get rid of these 2 products because I'm just not enjoying them. Let me know down below. And if you guys are doing a project like this, let me know as well so I can check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.